But I'm in Champaign. I go hit the gym really hard. Afterwards, I'm like, I'm going to go eat a big, giant, delicious Chinese meal. So I go to this takeout place. I'm in line. I'm being friendly with the cashier, talking to her, you know. Going to check out, and this, like, special needs guy, this mentally disabled man, walks in. Smile, like the biggest smile I've ever seen in my life. Just so happy. He's kind of like do like in his head. He's probably like humming a song, you know. Like he's kind of like dancing, bobbing his head, like boop 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 do. And he walks in with confidence. Kind of interrupts me. Hands the lady at the register like a gospel tract. Walks back into the kitchen, and starts handing out gospel tracts to the cooks and the other server lady. And then comes out, and the lady's like, oh, have a nice day. And he smiles and waves. He hands one to me, hands one to the people in the restaurant. And then he just goes on his merry way. He just walks outside the restaurant and keeps walking down the street onto the next business next door. And he goes inside, you know. And I was like, do you know him? Like, I'm still at the register just watching what just happened, you know. Blown away, filled with joy. Like, that was awesome. This confidence and joy this guy had was so inspiring instantly. And I asked the cashier, I'm like, do you know him? And they're like, no. I was like, have you ever seen him before? They're like, no. I was like, wait, you just let him walk into your kitchen like that? Like, he just so much confidence. Like, so unaware, but in the best way, where he's not afraid of, like, I'm going to go reach everyone with the gospel. I'm going to walk into that kitchen without asking, without permission, and hand those cooks back there a gospel. Like, he just didn't understand reality in the best of ways. It was like the filter that he did not have actually led to, like, more joy being spread, more of the gospel being spread, like, more goodness being spread into the world, because he didn't have that filter that said, don't do that, you're not allowed to do that, it's going to be embarrassing if you do that, they're not going to like it if you do that, you know? And look, he's just spreading the gospel around town with a big giant smile on his face, loving Jesus, loving life. And so I go out of the restaurant, I put the food in my truck real quick, and I chase him down the street, and I stopped him, and I'm like, hey, brother, how are you? Like, that's awesome that you do that. And I'm starting to ask him questions. He couldn't talk. You know? He's looking at me, his eyes can't even focus on me. He's not really speaking words. Like, he doesn't really get it. I mean, he couldn't even, like, understand I was asking him simple questions. Even when, I know I talk fast, I know I can ramble, I know I can misspeak, but even, like, slowing it down, like, what's your name? It's like he can't really have that conversation. It's like he's unable to properly dress himself. He can't speak. He can't tell someone his own name. Definitely can't read. And yet he's walking around town doing more than you are, Christian man, than I am, Christian man, than everyone at the local church is doing. Like, that guy probably has planted more seeds and led more people to Christ than you, me, and your church combined in the last 5 years. And how many people would look at him with pity? With, aw, poor guy. Aw, what a horrible life. Aw. And Jesus is like, well done, my good and faithful servant. Welcome home. Runs out like the father of the prodigal son. Jesus is running past the gates to put a cloak on his son when his time comes to welcome him into heaven. And here on earth in this life, we're sitting around being like, oh, poor baby. What a horrible life. You know, he should have been aborted. His mom should have aborted him. It would have just been better for everyone, you know. Oh. It's like we have pity. We have sympathy. We judge them. We call him names. We mock them. And yet that is like the number one servant of Christ here on this earth. The most joy, the most happiness, contentment, hope, you know, just emanating from the guy's heart like rivers, like flowing rivers of righteousness, you know. And that guy will never be called retarded by me, you know. And if I hear you, for real, not in a joking way, not in a way that he would joke about back and forth, but if you behind his back, you to his face, you call that guy retarded as an insult, as a mock, fist, baby. Come meet these fists. Not really, but spiritually. But I'm going to tell you, man, that guy's the one that doesn't deserve that word. That's the guy that doesn't deserve to be called retarded or called names or pitied or, you know, you are. I am. Like your sister is. Your dad is. Like the people in our lives who have, like, again, just been given everything by God and squander it. get angry at him, hate him, wish for things that God isn't giving to you, and getting mad at him when he doesn't give it to you in your timing, in your way that you want. Yeah, that's a retard. You're a retard. I'm a retard sometimes. But that guy, that's a little baby angel. That's an angel of God right there. That's a man who, if you're lucky enough to enter into those gates of heaven, you surrender your heart and soul to Jesus Christ, you put your faith in him. When your time's done on this earth, you go to heaven and experience the light and the love of Jesus Christ in person. You're going to meet that angel. I don't know his name. He couldn't tell me his name. He couldn't tell me his church or what he was up to, but man, was he spreading the gospel of Jesus Christ and light and love to his people, you know? And that's who I'm jealous of. And that guy, again, is not a retard. I am. I am the retard. Oh no, it's me. Oh no, it's me. I am the retard.